Oh, yay, they're gonna give me a new weapon. Oh, I leveled up.
Attaboy.
I've got some new skills. What do they do? Amplifier grants polyglot. Can only be executed while under the effects of astral fire. Oh, cool. It automatically gives me a bubble. Nice. That's actually extremely useful.
And I bet there's someone in the universe of Final Fantasy XIV who just groaned. Now he's even harder to kill.
I can't wait to get the final level 90 spell. I'm not even going to read what it does yet, but it's called Paradox.
Hold what?
Paradox.
It'll save you or kill you, depending on my mood.
It'll save you or kill you depending on a yes-no question. Is the mask on? Now we just get to tell them, hey, killed Zodiark. That thing we've been trying to do since A Realm Reborn.
Be right back.
Yep. I do not like that we're just brushing off Zodiark's death. That was a really big milestone. Leopards. Oh, I hope they're rabbit people.
And I'm back.
Are there rabbit people on the moon? Ah, wonderful. So, weird twist. Zodiark is not the destroyer of mankind. He is literally its savior.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they kind of said that a long time ago.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't... When he stopped the final days, I assumed it was an instance, and then all was right. I didn't realize that his existence is what kept it at bay.
Yep. I need an adult. I am an adult.
I don't think the moon was created by Hydaelyn. I'm pretty sure the moon is Hydaelyn.
No. The towers were Hydaelyn's power.
Oh.
It is we who should thank you. The records stored here are nothing short of extraordinary. There is much we could learn of Zodiark and his imprisonment, but perhaps you could offer us more focused guidance. Pray, tell us of the calamity that came before and comes now again. Were the ancients ever able to deduce its source?
Dak and Jeff are in the other chat.
Yeah, hop over.
Oh, wow.
Oh, your videos.
What?
Not much.
Boy, have things escalated.
Yeah, and what happened? I guess we'll find out
Zodiacs,
in part 12.
currently on part 14.
Hit it.
Howdy.
Celestial currents. I cannot say I am familiar with the concept.
Wolf. Jeff, do you essentially need someone to help you not poo-poo your panties?
Why is Jeff poo-pooing his panties?
Because he bought me GTFO, which is a spookum game, kind of.
Is that what you're
I-
currently playing?
No,
And
I
so they
I
sought a
was
means to
downloading it, but it's
harness the
taken forever.
forces
It's at
of
46%.
of
But
activity
yeah,
and
I
growth.
probably wouldn't play it alone.
Thus was Zodiac conceived. No less
Well.
a power than a god's could set right the laws
All
of
right, then.
nature and quicken the flow of ether within the star.
Top poo-poo penis.
Emmett Selk claimed that those who summoned Hydaelyn did so because they saw Zodiac's power as a threat. Is that true?
Do anything, Jeffrey?
I meant what?
Would you like to do anything, Jeffrey?
Sure.
What would Jeffrey like to do?
Oh, I think you probably know the answer to that.
Very well, then.
The faintest idea. Jordan, you should look up GTFO before you
No.
search it, just so you truly know what I'm talking about.
No. I don't do scary. I like my poo-poo not in my panties.
It's dwarves, but horror.
There's so much about that I want nothing to do with the moment I hear the word horror. I'm not about it.
There's some guys in tactical squads that go down into like a Russian failed experiment, like Chernobyl-esque thing, and then obviously the creatures that or the failed experiments are in there, grab different objectives, whether it's to hold a post until it gets extracted and you extract or stuff like that. It's from the people who made Payday.
Did you say Payday?
It has also been fully released, like it's no longer in early access. Did someone say motherfucking thing?
I'm gonna cutscene and then I'll be on Deep Rock.
My favorite was somebody was like, if you die, it's actually legitimately you or your squad mate's fault. It's like, oh, I'm good.
Versus
There's just
what
like
else?
getting pimped over by like environmental stuff. Apparently, it's pretty fair. Like if you just don't set up and if you do what you need to do and stuff like that, then it won't. Which I that's good. I think that's like. Get you better internet, Joe. We gotta get you better internet, man.
Yeah.
The Ascians set in motion 7 rejoinings before we came to oppose them. How many more worlds would have been lost had we not placed our faith in her?
Y'shtola, we know exactly how many more worlds would have been lost if we hadn't stopped the Ascians. 7 more worlds.
It's actually a pretty quantifiable number, you dumb whore.
How many more souls living in the present would have been snuffed out?
I
for the
am,
sake
because
of
she
those
just
long
said
dead?
something completely obvious.
She was doing it for effect, Jeremy. Jesus.
She's already the fan base's favorite waifu. She doesn't
Well,
need to do anything for
In
effect.
light of recent events,
That is a good
I see
point.
no reason to doubt your words.
She's
And
got a
even if
waifu
Eidolon is
around a
not
little
recording
bit,
the truth,
Jeremy.
If Minfilia believed that we should trust in her plans, then I
Come on.
choose to do just that.
You mean there isn't a
Which
bunch
brings me
of
to a
people
rather
who
important question.
think that the best waifu in the game is Alice?
There are, but they're kind of weird because most of them are full-grown adults.
Yeah, they're called pedophiles.
Yeah.
Whoa, okay.
Let's suppose we
Listen,
try but fail
they
to stop the
clearly
second coming of the final days.
wrote them
Oh,
as
they're children.
older-
No, they're children in this game too.
They clearly wrote them as more mature child characters, and that's why I want to fuck a horse.
Do you want to know why people make that argument, Zach? Because I've seen
Yeah.
the arguments. It's, well, they've both graduated college. That means that they're mature enough.
Thanks, Jeremy. In my side of the court now.
You know, I don't even know how to respond
And you
right
can't
now.
even argue against that solid logic, can you?
No, because the human in me says I got shells for every person who thinks that way. I am a strong advocate for throwing every pedophile into a wood chipper.
My favorite
But the
don't know what
Christian
it-
in
hold
me
on.
says that I'm not allowed to do that.
Should the
I had an
swords
old
fall,
coworker that
will become
he
of the
had
other
very
worlds.
very right-leaning views, and this might be a right view. I don't know if it is, but
I forget. Is right the Republican side or is that the?
yeah, yes.
Okay.
They are on the Republican side. The Republicans are like a little bit off to the right, and then like liberals are a little bit off to the left from centrist, like central, and then there are farther to the left. So you have the farthest left is the radical group, where it's just basically like they want complete and utter government control and things like that. And then far right is complete anarchists and things like that. So because effectively left wants more government intervention and control, and then the far right wants no government control.
But anyway, back
how
to
I
your
was taught.
main
What?
back to your main point.
Back to the wood chipper.
Yeah, he actually, my favorite, he said that you get, for like drunk driving, you get 2 times. And then on the second time, the cops are legally able to just put you in the ditch and shoot you in the back of the head.
That's not how that works for
And I was
driving
like,
tickets.
That sounds like someone who lost somebody to a drunk driver.
yeah, he did. His brother was killed in a drunk driving accident. But he also
Yes,
felt that
but what
way
is it?
with pedophiles, but they got 1 shot. So
You get to fuck one kid.
you get to fuck 1 kid, I guess, and then after that, if you're caught, then you just get put in a ditch and shot. And then his other view, I don't know if I'd fully agree with that one, but I agree with the pedophile part, but not
Drunk driving part.
the next one. I don't know, drunk driving. That one's kind of close for me. That's like 3 strikes, you're out.
Yeah, I would
Baseball.
argue against that one just because I know how many times Deed was drove while drunk, and he found redemption. So that one I might have to.
Yeah, I don't know how many people have fucking killed a family of 4 too.
I
so,
agree.
and gotten
I
off
agree.
with it, so.
All right, but what was the third thing?
What'd you say?
What was the third thing?
His third thing was that they then are legally not able to bury them, so they have to stay in the ditch.
Pedophiles?
The pedophiles, yeah.
Anybody, and you put in the ditch.
If you're in
Anything
the
you put
ditch.
you can't bury. That's their home. Yeah.
Any ditch-bound personnel.
It's kind of like a public
becomes that will spawn a new creed of men called the ditch diggers, a government organization that kills pedophiles as drunk drivers.
Yep. Hey, I'm creating jobs, Jordan. You can't argue with me.
We actually have a student. He was gone for like 2 weeks. Oh no, he wasn't gone for 2 weeks. He wasn't quarantined. He was gone for like 4 or 5 days, and it's very